What's going on, my nerds? We are back. Who are we, you ask? We are the last nerds on Earth. We are a group of nerds who play D&D. You have once again entered the world of the Five Crystals. Last time, our heroes, accompanied by a hired bodyguard, made their way into a mysterious town. Well, not so mysterious. Everyone in that town worships Carly because, without knowing it, he basically defeated a crime syndicate and freed this entire town from crime. So there's that. Anyway, at the sight of Carly, the town had an unexpected party, and the mayor got really drunk. What's gonna happen next? Do our heroes have a headache in the future? What the heck is up with Rain's family? Find out right now.
All right. Okay. You guys have just gone to sleep in the town of Red Larch, where Carly was an unexpected hero. And you wake up about mid-morning. It's very cloudy overhead. There's a gentle rain falling from above.
Why is rain falling from the sky?
Rain, are you
How'd you
okay?
get up
I thought
there,
he was
buddy?
in bed.
You all right?
I think you're all dreaming.
You guys just
I had the weirdest dream. There was a bunch of rains.
just like bodies hitting the floor. Fucking what's her name? Let the bodies hit the floor comes on. I can't remember.
Drowning pool.
Drowning pool.
Yeah,
Thank you.
wow.
Drowning pool comes on. Let the bodies hit the. Anyways,
That was good.
the gentle rain, a gentle moisture plummeting from the sky. It creates a nice smell of damp earth wafting into your room.
Gross.
Sound of the pitter-patter upon the glass and the roof awaken you. The light fog that seems to be permeating throughout the town. It's a very soft and gentle morning. What would you like to do?
You guys, we should probably find Nithvari. She has our horses, and I haven't seen her.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, let's go find her. Maybe she was having a good party, but over somewhere else.
Perhaps we should check by the stables.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, you guys get up, get out of your rooms, and head downstairs. And Nithvari is actually sitting there. I don't
Oh,
know.
what the hell?
Yeah. She says, "Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Hey.
That was quite the party last night."
Yeah.
Indeed it
That's pretty
was.
cool. They're pretty nice here.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah, you were there. I remember you being there.
Oh, I wasn't here.
Where
actually-
were you? I didn't see you.
Like every tavern was full, so I went to one of the taverns and I tried to find you, and then people started handing me drinks, and so I just
did some bar hopping then, huh?
did a little bar hopping. I could never find you, but this morning when I was looking around, I asked around for you all, and once I said Kali, everybody knew exactly where you were. So that's statues of you, yes?
Yeah, I like it. It looks pretty cool.
Very nice.
Yeah.
It really captures your humor, I think.
Why is that?
No, it's just how it's captured. It's just how they form. You seem to have a smile underneath your face. So,
Oh.
on the statue.
Well, I try. I try to project a smile, but I'm pretty angry most of the time, so thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Would you guys like some breakfast? I already ordered, but I'm sure we could probably get some more.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, they owe us some whiskey sandwiches.
I'm not sure if they have that, but we can always check. Excuse me, barkeep. And a grizzled, old man sort of looks over. Yep, how can I help you there, little lady? Well, I've ordered my sausage and eggs. I was wondering if you had any food for my compatriots here. Yep, we got, hey, Carly, yeah. You guys are eating for free today, let me tell you that much. Right on, yeah. What would you guys like to eat? You know what? Don't even worry about ordering. I'll go ahead and get you the best grub in the house, all right? He sort of goes in the back, and you can hear him sort of like, oh, sorry, hold on. It's like Scooby-Doo type shit.
Was that like some sizzling too? Oh, good. No, there was like some crackling and it sounded like a pan like cooking some bacon. It
I'm
was
pretty
nice.
sure like John was opening like a Snickers bar or some shit.
Well, it was good timing.
All right, so after a few minutes, he brings out like just these large platters of food, and he's followed by a guy in a very greasy apron, like dirty, greasy apron. They're bringing out this food, and it's got sausage, eggs, biscuits. It's got some gravy. It's got a very large pitcher of orange juice. There's some coffee that they laid out on the table. It's just a very nice spread for a small town. He said, right, yeah, you got to go ahead and eat up, man. It's good food right there. If you guys need anything, you just let us know, all right?
Will do. Thank you.
Thanks. That looks amazing.
No problem. Anything for the hero Red Larks, but am I right? Am I right? And he like looks around for a high five. The chef just no. Just he goes sit back in the back, and then he goes up into Vari like,
I give him a high five.
hero, man. Hero right here, dude. All right. Well, you guys let me know if you need anything else. And he goes back.
Is that Beetlejuice?
Oh my God, it could be Beetlejuice.
It kind of sounded like that.
His new name is Juice. So
Nice.
yeah. He loves Beatles. Don't know why. Anyways, so yeah, I guess the food is free, so that's a good sign. What would you gentlemen like to do today? Are we sticking around town and enjoying some of this hero worship, or are we heading out?
It's a little weird for me. I think we gotta go. We do have a mission. They were super nice, but everybody was touching me last night.
Oh yes, that's not a huge fan of that either. So I understand that. Yeah, we can. Okay, well, the horses are at the stable, so we can always just go grab them. They're already paid up for, and so we can go ahead and just head out whenever you'd like.
Okay, well, let's eat up and then head out.
All right. Yeah.
All right, so you guys chow down. Nom, 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 nom. Belly's full, heart's filled.
I got to say goodbye to the mayor for sure.
The mayor's right there. He's at the other table, but he is still passed out.
I'm gonna order him some food and bring it over and just try to wake him up.
Poor guy.
Make me a medicine check.
Okay, let's see what my medicine is. Okay, how about a nat 20 plus 1?
It turns out he's been murdered.
He's dead.
No, not really, no. Carly, you're able to, you sort of take the plate of food and you like hover it underneath his nose a little bit and see it start twitching, and then he opens his eye. Like he opens one eye, he tries to open both, but like one's like crusted over with just something. And you know, he sits up. Okay. That was not very, that wasn't great. That wasn't great. Oh, it smells good. Thank you. Oh, Carly. And he like he sets the plate on the table. He's like sitting on the floor, sets the plate on the table, like pushes it on. Hey, how are you doing today? You good?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
Good. Yeah. Okay. Well, is there anything I can do for you? And he's like squinting and like looking up at you, like, is there anything I can do for you?
No, not really. I want to bring you some food, wake you up, and we're going to have to take off after we eat. We got to, like, save the world and stuff.
Oh, yeah, heroes work. Never done. So, surprised.
So, I just want to say, like, this place, you guys are nice, and there's no mean people. Like, you're doing pretty good. This is awesome.
Well, Carly, and he puts a hand on the chair and like pushes himself up and sort of stabilizes himself and wobbles for a second. Just and he looks. He's like, Carly, that's all thanks to you, Carly. So we definitely appreciate that. And yeah, we definitely appreciate that. So thank you for that. Is that sausage?
Yeah. Gravy and all sorts of cool stuff.
All right, well, I am going to enjoy this, and then I'm probably going to go back to bed I think the town's going to be out of commission for a few days, so if you need anything, you just take whatever you need and then just let me know or send me a message or something, and I'll make sure that everybody gets reimbursed for stuff. So.
Oh, no, it's good. We got everything we need, and if we need anything else, we'll just pay for it. You guys got to keep the town going.
It gives you like a little thumbs up. So good. It's a hero right there. Did you guys know he's a hero? Who are you? Why are you staring at me?
No reason.
Good night.
But I made myself look like the south part of a northbound donkey. All right, you guys have a good one. I'll see you later. So you guys sort of wander on out of town. So you guys sort of walk out of the tavern, and it looks like day 4 or 5 of Woodstock. Like there's just people like laying everywhere. People are unconscious. There's people wandering the streets back and forth.
No one's getting any work done today.
There's literally no work getting done. You guys get to the stables. Nithvari shows you guys where the stables are. There's no stable boy. The horses were fed last night, so they're good. But there is no, there's nobody there. So you guys cinch up the horses and hop aboard. And then Aligrax, I'm assuming you're going to summon your lizard boy.
Indeed.
Excellent. So Lizard Man gets summoned up. And you guys are on your way. Now you turn off the main road from Waterdeep to Red Larch, and you guys actually are, it's more of like instead of being like paved and fairly nice, it's just a dirt road. It's a very well-traveled dirt road, but it is still a dirt road. And you guys wander down through the plains. It's a fairly peaceful day. What is the marching order?
How wide is the road?
You could probably fit 2 horses side by side if you guys wanted to, or you could go single file to hide your numbers.
Like sand people.
Does the lizard scare the horses?
The lizard does, the horses are a little bit more used to it, but they're still uncomfortable being near it.
There's no particular reason for us to be sneaky or anything, so.
Not really.
Yeah.
Let's go double file.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Double up.
Doubling it up. What's marching order then?
I'll go back.
Rain should be next to Nithvari.
I guess I'll be up front.
Okay.
I'll go up front with Ren.
Okay. And then Nithvari is going to take up the rear so she can protect behind you guys and keep an eye on where everybody is, just in case she needs to respond to something. So that's her typical bodyguard position. All right, so you guys are wandering down the road. It's a fairly nice day. I mean, it is raining a little bit. As you guys move further east, clouds begin to lighten up. It is still an overcast day. And you guys are moving forward. And let's go with Rain and Aligrax. If you two could roll me a perception check, please.
Roger that.
Perception checks. Gotta love those.
Yeah.
4.
Okay.
I got a 13.
13. Okay. So, Rain, you see off to the right side of the road, which would technically be the southern direction at this point. There is coming up. It's a little bit further away, but coming up on you guys. It looks like it's a very small town.
Okay.
It doesn't encompass the whole road like Red Larch or Tribal or anything like any of the larger towns would. It's just sort of off to the side. You guys are approaching it. So.
Yeah, I pointed out to everyone. I'm like, hey, there's a town coming up.
Maybe we should stay away from towns for a little bit because we need to get to where we're going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Let's just keep going.
Okay. You guys proceed forward, and when you come upon the town, you see humans, halflings, and then, curiously enough, half-orcs, which are usually not welcome in some of the other areas. The larger towns are a little hesitant to have half-orcs, but everybody looks to be like they're just sort of working. You see a couple of people look up at you, and there's a few people that give you a polite wave and everything like that, but everybody's just sort of working and hanging out. And you see, as you get into the town, you see a sign that says Golden Fields, the granary of the north. And you see in the sort of at the core of this small town is a small castle looking thing with red walls made out of the local stone that's around there. So there's not any guards up top. There's nobody that's giving you mean eye. They just sort of let you guys go through, giving you a way of moving on your business. You continue up until you get to a river. The river's probably about 40 feet across, and I'm not seeing a bridge on this map.
Nothing, not even a rope bridge or anything?
I'm not seeing anything on here, but let's say there's a ropey rope bridge. It looks like it could hold your horses. It doesn't look like it's, out of disrepair too far. It's not a common path that people take. They usually go from Red Larch across a stone bridge because that's more of it's guarded a little bit. So, and I just sort of made you guys go this way for no reason. So,
That's all right.
Would you guys like to proceed across?
Yep.
Yeah, we'll proceed across.
Okay, you guys sort of fan out a little bit so you don't distribute too much weight in one spot. You guys make it across fairly easily. The rest of the day proceeds fairly easily with your horses. You make very good time. So you guys get to the foothills just right across the river, and you guys are going to set up camp for the evening. Nithvari is going to take most of the watch, but the rest of you guys can sort of rotate in and out. And I'm just going to say nothing happens. You guys see some aurochs or some mountain lions, but they don't bother with you. And so the next day, we're going to wake up, and you guys are going to continue on the road. You guys have made it through some foothills, and you see the town of Succumber up here in the distance. It is fairly decent size. It's not too big, but it is a very small and peaceful town. And so you guys come up to it. You see a sign that says, "Welcome to the town of Succumber. If you have any questions, please talk to the Rods of Justice," which is, Rain, you know this because this is the town that's close to you. This is the local policing force. So they do more basic stuff like break up fights, investigate petty theft. There's not really a lot of murders or stuff like that. So you do notice that the town folk seem a little on edge. They're very furtive with their glances. They stick close to their own buildings, and this is not how you remembered hearing about it.
Yeah.
So your mom said to meet you in Succumber. She didn't say exactly where, but if you roll me an investigation, you could probably find the nearest inn.
All right. 5.
You found it. It's great. It's right there. I have no idea why I made you roll for that. It's a tiny
I don't
town.
either.
It's a
I was
tiny
gonna say,
town.
isn't he from there?
He's not from Succumber, but the most of his information would be about Succumber, Red Larch, and maybe Yartar, maybe Loudwater too. But anyway, you are able to find the inn, and you walk inside, and Nithvari takes their horses off to the stable, which is it's attached to that building. And the four of you walk in, and Rain, you all see a beautiful, beautiful elven woman sitting at the back, and she's got she has 7 other elven women or half-elf women with her.
No, they would be elves.
Elves? Okay, cool. I know you're a half-elf, so...
Yeah, he's really the only half-elf in the village.
Okay, gotcha. So you guys see these 8 elven women. One of them appears to be slightly older, in human years she'd be 5 years older, but in elven years she's probably hundreds. So yeah, and they're sort of deep in discussion, talking to each other. So.
Rain kind of rolls his shoulders like he's getting ready, just looks at his party and goes, "Don't judge me too hard." Walks over there. "Hey, Mama, how you doing?"
She looks up and she's like, "Oh, my stars, Rain! Rain, you're here!" You guys just see this mob of elven women just crash in on Rain. They're tackling him and tickling him and hugging him and kissing him and just, "Oh my God, Rain, you're here! I can't believe you're here! Oh my God! How are you doing? Oh my God, get off him! Get off him! Get off him!" And then they pick you up and they set you down. And they're like, "Oh my God!" They're all talking at once, and they're like, "Ah!" So this is the scene set before you guys, and your mom shh. Rain, how are you doing, sweetie? Are you doing okay? You look thin as a twig.
I've been working, Mama. I've been sending you letters.
I know. I've gotten a few of them. I don't know how many you sent, but it's hard. You're my only boy, and it's so hard. So,
what's going on? Why is everyone here?
That's okay. That's what we need to talk to you about. Is that your friends over there?
Yeah, it's my adventuring party.
Are they? Hi, y'all. Hey, y'all. Come on and join us. That's okay. Come on.
Adventuring parties. My mama, my sisters.
Hi.
Hey, you're pretty. You're all pretty.
Hang on. 2 out of 7 of them blush.
I just give Carly a look like, don't.
And
it's true.
one of them giggles. So
It's like Carly's a bard now.
Well, Carly is actually asexual because of the way he grew up. So there's that.
all right, we didn't get that in his backstory.
I mean, okay. I wouldn't call that, but all right.
Yep.
Hey, my girlfriend just got here, so I'll be right back.
You gotta. Oh, this. Oh,
I'm going to say hi, and
30
then I'll come
seconds.
back.
What's her name?
Hannah.
Hannah!
Okay, well, yeah, you just screamed into my ears.
Well, tell her.
She's one of the sisters, apparently.
Okay, yeah, Hannah's gonna be one of the sisters now.
Great.
I'm starting a timer. Better hurry.
All right, I'll be right back.
So, Rain, how you doing? You look so skinny, honey. Have they been feeding you? You eating all right?
I'm eating fine, Mama. Now, why are you here?
I'll tell y'all in a minute. Okay, Rayla, take your sisters and you guys go upstairs. Just go. Don't argue with me now. Just go on upstairs. We'll talk about this here in a second, okay? And she sort of watches them go up, and she's like, "All right, well, they'll be all right, okay? And you see them sort of slump, like not that so much that they're disappointed that they're not getting to listen, but just like maybe something else is sort of weighing on their minds." Anyways, so you guys are all sitting there, and she just sent all the sisters upstairs, and she looks at Rain. Rain, are you sure you're doing okay? No. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. This is just sort of how I distract myself from what happened. All right. So just to give y'all some background, just because I know you're with Rain, and so I can trust y'all. And what I got to talk about, I mean, you guys are going to hear one way or the other, because he's a little chatterbox. He doesn't ever be quiet. Isn't that true, Rain? Yeah.
I'm giving her a very inquisitive look.
He never shuts up.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he's just talking constantly.
When he was a baby, he started talking before any of his sisters did, like at the time. And he just would not stop talking. He'd be, "Mama, mama, mama, mama." It's so cute. You guys want to see some pictures? Those don't exist.
While she's talking, I just flag the barkeep, and I'm like, just miming, "Please drink alcohol."
He brings over some ales for y'all.
Maybe like a noose.
Anyway, so our family is part of an ancient line, and our main, basically what we do is we guard a portal into the Fey realm. Now, and there's not all evil on the Fey realm. There's not all evil here, but there is some on either side. And we're the family that we were chosen a long, long time ago to watch over this thing. We've been doing it for a while now. So usually we would have a couple of instances where some people would come across us and either want to use the Fey portal or Fey would try to come out of it, and we just sort of stop them, you know. We're not super violent, but we can hold our own when we need to. So, well, Rain, after you left, sweetie, you know, there were rumblings going around about different things going on in the world, and you know, there's sort of the war going on, and then there was the demon attack at Luskin. So there's, you know, those couple of things. I'm sure you heard about them. So,
oh really?
Yeah, you know about the war going on. I mean, it's been going on for about a decade now.
Yeah, the war, but not the demon attack.
Yeah, I mean, maybe y'all wouldn't have heard about that. It just happened maybe about a month ago or so, maybe a month and a half.
Must have been right after we left.
So I mean, like the whole town got overran for a while there, and then luckily, you know, the Neverwinter troops sent some people up there, and then the Adventurers Guild called a bunch of people to go over there. And I thought you might have been up there because you had said you were up there, so that's why I was so worried about you. I was really glad to hear from you again once you got down to Waterdeep. But yeah, I mean, the whole town got overran. I mean, they were able to push them back, but it was... Y'all didn't hear nothing about that?
No. That may have been when we were fighting the Lich.
The Lich?
Yeah, that's possible.
You were fighting a Lich?
Yeah, his name was Chad.
Rain, Liches are dangerous. You know this.
I know, Mama. That's why we had to go kill it.
Well, you're not supposed to be off doing... I just thought you'd be helping old ladies cross the street, or maybe like finding lost kittens in trees and whatnot. You going off fighting a Lich? If you never knew who's going to take care of me when I get old, you think your sister...
He almost died a lot, actually.
What?
Yeah, all of us.
No.
Was this after the fish people? I know he almost died at the fish people, right? He didn't tell me, but I know he died, didn't he?
I did not die.
Oh, there was a lot of times after that.
Rain, I swear to goodness, Okay. All right, I'm sorry. Listen, Rain, I know you're a big boy. You're a big boy, but you know, I mean, technically, by all technical standards, you're a man. Okay, and I can't tell you what to do, but short and the long of it, I'm glad you're here. Okay, because what happened is the Fate portal kind of exploded.
What do you mean it exploded?
Well, like, you know how it's roughly about 20 feet across? Normally, it grew probably double, triple in size, and they just started pouring out of there. I've never seen them act like this before. We've seen a couple wander out unintentionally. We've seen a few come out, in force, but I've never seen anything like this before. We tried to fight them. We tried to hold them off, Rain, but, I mean, there's only so much we could do. We had to get out of there. Those are your only sisters left, Rain. I lost the rest of them.
What?
I lost the rest of them, Rain. That's it. That's all our family is left now. I don't know what happened. They just swarmed over us. I gathered who I could. I didn't know. I thought maybe the rest got away, but Rain, I haven't heard hide nor hair of them. Probably about a month.
Rain just looks stunned. He doesn't know what to say. Just like drinking his drink.
The only one who might have made it out is your sister River, and I don't know if y'all know this, but River was Rain's youngest sister, and she always looked up to him. She wanted to be just like her big brother. If he picked up a stick and fought invisible demons, she would be right there beside him. If he was climbing up a tree, she was right behind him. She took off maybe a couple of days beforehand. She wouldn't really tell me where she was going. I didn't want her to follow after you because she's my baby girl, okay? She's the youngest. She didn't need to be going anywhere. I couldn't lose any more children to the world, okay? But she took off a couple of days beforehand, and then everything just sort of... She's the only one who might have made it out, but I haven't heard from her either.
And she didn't say anything about where she was going?
No, she disappeared in the night. She had talked about, she had always wanted to just try and close out the portal, and I kept telling her, like, it's not within our power to close it. We just have to guard it. So maybe she was thinking of something like that, but I just don't know. My thought is she came after you. Have you seen her? I've obviously haven't seen her, have you? You'd have told me.
No.
Okay.
I'd have sent her damn home.
I know you would. I know you would have brought her here by her pigtails if you could. Rain, I don't know what's going on in that forest, but I thought maybe you might be able to go at least look, or maybe get some of the Adventurers Guild involved or something, and go figure out what's going on in my woods. I need my home back, Rain. I need our home back.
Well, he cusses a little bit in Elven. I don't know Elven, but like...
Make something up.
It's like, I don't have much better news for you. We have to go in there anyway because apparently something we're working on might be in the forest. I'm worried that it's connected.
What are you working on? Or is it like hush hush, I can't know kind of thing?
Actually, I was gonna ask you because I was hoping you might know something. And I pull out the map and the journal and I start explaining, how we're looking for these crystals and, what we know about what they are and how there's a possibility that one might be in the forest.
And she sits there for a second. She's staring at the notebook and going through it. And, Rain, you stay away from these crystals. Look at me. Look at me. Stay away from these crystals, Rain.
Do you know what they are? Do you know about them?
I do. This is years before you were born, years before your sisters were born. This was when me and their father were young and dumb, and we were called upon to put something down that shouldn't have been ever brought forth on this land, okay? And we put it down, but I lost your father in it. Luckily, we were able to get rid of that evil, but damn it if I didn't lose your father. And when that evil was destroyed, there was ramifications across the entire plane, one of those being the Fey portal. So I was set up to guard it for as long as I could live. So that's what I did. I brought your sisters over with me, and Rain, you stay away from these damn crystals, okay?
I don't have a choice in this, Mama. We've already started something we gotta finish.
I can respect that, but I don't want to lose you like I lost their father, okay? Your daddy's dead, we know that. I can't lose you two.
Well,
Just do me a favor. You can get in there and do what you need to do, but if you find one of these crystals, you stay far away from me. You come get me, okay?
Well, that's the thing. If we don't go after it, there's already something else looking for it.
Well, that unfortunately does not surprise me with all the comings and goings of the world. I mean, attack on Luskin is very reminiscent of years and years and years ago, so I just pray it's not coming back, but we'll see what happens. All right, Rain, you can see this a painful expression comes across her face. You do what you need to do.
We'll head towards the village first, because it's on the way. I'll look at the portal. Maybe we can figure out what's going on. And hopefully we'll run into River. If not, if she shows up here first, you tie her down.
You better believe I will. That girl's gonna get hog-tied faster than you can spit, I'll tell you much. I'm in my element today, boys.
Yeah, you are.
How fast can you spit? I feel like that's an important thing to know.
Well, it's not, listen here, son, it's not necessarily the velocity of the spit, but it's more of how quickly you can do the action. That's pretty fast, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
About as fast as a woodchuck can whistle, so I mean, it's pretty fast. All right, Rain, well, you boys get some sleep, and I'll see you off tomorrow morning, okay?
Rain's gonna be drinking for a while. This is not a great night for him.
That's fair. All right, well, I'm gonna go get some sleep. It's been a long couple of weeks for me. You be sure to say goodbye to the girls before you go. You know they'll never forgive you if you don't.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You have a good night, son. You boys, she looks at you three, you take care of him.
Mama.
So help me the gods, if I find out that he goes down under your hands and y'all could have done something, I will scour this earth. I'll burn down the entire planet if I have to come find you and give you what for.
Kind of believe you.
Yes, Miss Rain's mom.
We couldn't get rid of him if we wanted to.
Well, who would want to get rid of a cute little face like that? And she like pinches your cheek.
He's just sitting there, like, head in his hands, like, oh, God, make it stop.
It's just a big old mama's boy.
You boys have a good night. And by the way, you can call me Arnatha.
No.
That's right.
Night, Arnatha.
Night, boys. She gives you a little kiss on the head ring and then goes upstairs, closes, and you can hear you door close. Cool. Whatever.
Or whatever.
Well.
So it sounds like we know where the Black Dragon is.
Yes, he's to the north.
Yeah, we're gonna have to try to save anybody that's left. We're definitely doing that first. We gotta go check it out.
My village is on the way to where we need to go. You know, the way she acts when I'm around, you'd never think that that's the kind of woman that can make a Fey Lord piss his pants.
Well, looks can be deceiving.
Yeah, I know, right? I got like a whole town that worships me.
Yeah, that was interesting.
It's been a weird week,
Yes, it has.
but maybe it's best to just carry on with our duties.
Yep.
By the way, Jack,
Yeah.
did I happen to tell you where I put my village? Because I'm having a complete brain fart and I've forgotten.
Yes. So when I originally talked to you about it, there was the X that was by the Lost Peaks, and you said you were at the base of the Star Mountains.
Right. Okay.
Or the Star Mounts is what it's called.
Yeah.
So you guys are sort of, and so I put you sort of on the northwest. So there's like sort of that top curve. So you're basically by the A and the R. So I figured that's sort of where your village was.
Okay. Yeah, that works.
Okay. And then the Fey portal is basically in the mountain. So it looks like it carved through the mountain.
Yeah.
And it's like set right into it. And you guys are just right outside of it. It's not in a cave. It's open, but it's like you guys are right there. So and it's very dense around there, so people don't usually go by. So that was sort of my understanding.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's like I knew I'd come up with it and I talked to you about it. I just couldn't remember.
Yeah, I got you.
They write any of it down.
That's okay, man. You also didn't give me any of your sisters' names, so.
Well, I figured it's just a village full. I just leave that to whatever you felt like the story needed.
Works for me, man.
You know, because it ultimately at the time didn't really matter.
No, at the time it didn't, but now it does. So anyways,
Yeah.
Right.
Can't believe I need to go find my little sister, freaking River.
Well, suppose we should get some rest and head out first thing in the morning.
Yeah, we gotta get moving.
I think that's smart.
Probably move early.
Yeah.
How long is it gonna take to get there, Rain?
It should be about half a day, but it really depends on whether or not we run into anything that wants to kill us, which, I mean, is a possibility. especially if what Mama said is true.
I think it's almost inevitable.
We should probably get going before daybreak so we have enough time to backtrack if we need to, if it's too dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, then.
Is Nithvare here? Like, I forgot about her.
She was putting up the horses. That conversation was fairly quick.
Yeah.
So I guess, she's going to walk in or whatever.
All right. Well, we'll just relay the plan to her and then go to bed. Get up before the sun.
Okay. So she goes up. Okay. Well, you can definitely go to bed. Did you get to see your mom? Was that fun?
It was enlightening.
Oh, well, that's always nice. Yeah.
He's a total mama's boy.
Oh, well, I kind of picked up on that. Yes. And she sort of ruffles your hair hesitantly at first, but then she just gets right into it.
I give Carly a glance when she does that. Like, huh?
I nod my head.
Stop trying to ship these two.
Oh, we're going to do it.
All right. So if there's nothing else you guys want to do, I guess 4 of you will head off to bed. And then, Rain, you're probably going to spend a little bit of time drinking.
Yeah.
All right. And then...
maybe chat with some of my sisters if they happen down.
Yeah. I was going to say, as you're sort of sitting there, a couple of them come down. I'm not going to do a whole conversation unless you really want to, but they just sort of talk to you about, they sort of give you a few more details about what happened. Like it was a swarm of fake creatures that came out of there. They could barely blink before. And all of your sisters are fairly well-trained warriors.
Yeah.
Right? Like they've fought for a while with these things, and they've kept other like raiding parties away from their village, just from the outside, the regular world. So they're not newbies in fighting, most of them. River never was a really big fighter. She would sit back and she would heal, or she would, she'd be like the controller type, slowing down other things and stuff like that. So she wasn't a huge fighter, but she was really, really, really smart, especially for her age. So she's unfortunately gone now, but maybe you'll find her. Who knows? So, they chat with you a little bit, and you guys sort of reminisce about good times and stuff like that. And then after a long while, you head up to bed, and we'll just say you guys had a room set up for you by your mom. So.
So Rain grew up in a village full of his sisters, protecting a Fey portal. I actually did not see that coming. I'm pretty sure you didn't either. What we have in store for our heroes is pretty epic and weird as heck. So you'll find out next time. Thanks for hanging out with us, and don't forget to check out our Patreon, where there are really cool benefits, and also our website, lastnerdsearth.com, where you can find links to everything else, including our YouTube page. See you later.
Okay, I'm back. I know it was longer than 30 seconds, but
no,
I'm
you're
back.
fine. Yeah, it was actually 27.94 seconds, so that's fine. And actually, I was able to put in.
Do not believe you.
Cube was complaining about the travel time. He wanted it to be longer, so I did a little spiel where I was like, "You guys camp in the foothills, nothing happens, and you move on." So I hope you're happy, Hubert.